Hey guys, how's it going? Whamo here. Welcome back to Factorio. So we just automated our gray science in the last episode, did some fiddling with the base defense, nothing serious. Now I'm looking at my iron production here and my iron consumption. You can see we're producing, this is all, it looks technical, really it's not. Basically we're producing 486 plates per minute and we're consuming 554 plates per minute to keep our current output, which means we're at a deficit. We're not producing what we consume. And also our science, you can see right here, 15 a minute on green, 12 a minute on red, and 9 a minute on gray, or black, depending on how you look at it. Mill science. So, we could produce more military science, but it is extremely iron heavy. Extremely iron heavy. As a matter of fact, this is where I produced it right here. On my consumption, you can see it spiked up my consumption considerably. And that's assuming that I'm even fully saturating that production, which I am. So that's good. We're saturating all our production. None of our production is stopped because it's starved of resources. However, you can see the entire side of this belt is being consumed by this, and it's not being produced at that rate. Not even close, actually. So let's go ahead and just take a quick little gander, a little peeky peek over here at our production. Make sure our furnaces aren't... Yeah, see, our furnaces are still loaded up. So that production isn't even correct. We need to wait till our furnaces are not loaded up in order to tell. By loaded up, I mean there's still product inside of them. So the inserters are just working as fast as they can to get the finished product out. Yeah, see there's like 50 left in this one. These guys aren't. Oh, this one's completely loaded up, actually. Why is it completely loaded up? Because it doesn't have a fucking thing emptying it onto the belt. That's why it's completely loaded up, Whamo, you fucking idiot. Are any other ones like that? No, we're fine there. God damn it. Okay. Past that, though... I think we're okay. We should add a few more copper furnaces just for posterity. I don't want to increase my production quite yet. I want to get onto laser turrets before I do that. Before I get onto laser turrets, I need to increase my power output. Okay. So we have a line of events that need to take place today. Power output first. We need to definitely make sure that we have our power output. How many boilers do we have? Or boilers. How many steam engines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steam engines, 4 boilers. I think each one of these boilers can support two and change steam engines, so yeah, we're at our limit for boilers. We should probably make an 8 boiler setup. 8 boiler setup with 16 engines. I think that's probably a good call to keep us covered. Yeah, should we make that? Oh, we should also probably start the research into our... We also need to get these stack inserters here sooner rather than later. Stack inserter 2? No. This one. Stack inserter 2, the bonus, you get... non-stack inserter capacity +1, which basically means that every inserter you've got on the map can now move 2 items at a time instead of 1. It basically doubles the item movement of your inserters, which is fucking amazing and necessary. What was I doing? Turrets. We need to research our turrets. Where the fuck are our where's the turrets at, yo? Should be under the research I have available. Maybe I missed something. I missed all the oil processing part of this tree. Okay. Right, so we need to get through battery production before we can make laser turrets, which is easy enough. It means we'll have access to sulfur, and we'll have to get oil up and running, and we need to get oil up and running. Okay, new plan of action for this episode. We need to get oil up and running. Oil's gonna be fun on the bun, because it's right here, which is fucking fantastic. I don't think I've ever had another playthrough where oil was right here. So nice. Okay, so let's build us. We have pump jack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pump jacks. We have 7 plots here, I do believe. Let's get rid of this tree, too. Am I stupid? Do we not have 7? No, we have 7. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. It's hidden underneath this, right next to the output of that belt. That's just fantastic. Are we going to have room for that pump jack? Let's find out here in about 3 seconds. Where'd my pump jacks go? There they are. Are we going to have room there? Oh my god, look at that. It's like I planned to do that. So here's what a pump jack looks like. They're not as big as I thought they were. Well, yeah, they are. They're pretty big. They have an oil output. Let's see here. How do we want to run all this shit? Do we want to run it to the left over here? Or do I want to run it down? Let me ponder for a second. I think my mall is going to be down here, so I think we want to run it to the left. We'll keep oil production over here. It'll be kind of in the way later on, but that should be okay. Yeah, let's run it left. That'll be fine. It'll be fine running left. That'll be just fine. The only reason I say do that now is so I can angle on my pump jacks. Not that I can't turn them after they're placed, but it's, you know, it's just easier just to angle them all now. So now I'm going to run a main pipe right here. We're going to, yeah, I'll show you. We'll do the thing. Rotate this guy here too. I don't like that, but it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now we start to deal with pipes, which pipes are kind of a pain in the ass here initially. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Here's our pipes. So there's a thing about oil production that's kind of unlike anything else. We'll get on to that in a second. To do this, though, we want to put our pipes right in where we're going to have all the other ones come out to with underground pipes just to keep shit out of the way, because you cannot walk past pipes when they are out in the open like this, which is a huge fucking pain in the ass. All right, let's put the refinery. Let's leave ourselves a little space. Let's put it right there. That should be just fine. Let's grab our underground pipes here and pipe all this shit up. Actually, don't need one there. Thankfully, these underground pipes reach a hell of a long ways. Well, relative to what you're used to with the underground belt systems anyway. So, I mean, they'll reach almost forever, it seems like. Check this out. Look at how far these things go. I'll show you here. Look at how far these things will go. Look at that. That's a hell of a distance. You know, all things considered. We don't really need to use that kind of distance. Okay, there's that. Make sure we connect everything. There we go. That should be fine. And then we'll go ahead and put a storage tank right here. You don't strictly need to do this, and, you know, UPS people will say that that's not optimal, but it'll be fine. So that'll fill with crude oil. You can see it right there in the bottom right. You can see it filling very slowly, but they don't have any power, which is amazing. Whoa, does only one of these have power? Yeah, one of them has power. So that's why that's filling. So let's give all these power here real quick. There's power on all our pump jacks. Okay, now it should be filling a lot faster. Oh yeah, look at that thing go. Yee. And you notice the yield here. I don't know if you can read that, but it says combined yield 599%. That will drop as we start to empty these wells, which is kind of weird, but that's how it works in this game. So you can empty this field out. It'll take a minute. I think it holds quite a bit of oil, so we don't have to worry too much about that. All right, what building do we need now? We need us a oil refinery, pretty please, and one chem plant. Probably should have another chem plant, but I'm going to need more stuffage to make that. Let's build 2 refineries initially. That should be more than enough production, but it's nice to have 2 right out of the gate. Alright, let's plop down this oil plant right here. Check this thing out. Hey, no, bad, no, bad biters. What the fuck? What the fucking shit? God damn it. Now we're starting to get far enough out of here. Maybe those were those 2 that I dragged over here earlier. Those might be those 2 stragglers that I dragged over here earlier. I was hoping those turrets would cover me for the moment, but it looks like that might not be. Alright, let's throw it on this. Where'd it go? Oh, refinery right here. Look at that. It's got 2 inputs and 3 outputs. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm going to need to drag water over here eventually, too. So, do we run it down or do we run it this way? Production line is up here. Let's run it down. And then we'll... Okay, yes. Let's run it down. So, we're going to run it like... Let's move it out a touch. Like right there. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that should work. That'll be fine. Move right there. Sorry, I have to think about this stuff. This game, you have to do a little bit of forethought when you're building stuff, because otherwise it starts to get real messy real quick. Then we'll run this underground ways to about right there, and underground again to about right there. Okay, fantastic. And then we'll underground it over to here. I do these underground, these little one-tile underground, so you can run past it. Otherwise, you can't run through these things. I think I went over that last episode, or maybe this episode. Yeah, I went over this episode. But you can't run through that. It doesn't work very well. Let's research batteries now. Yeah. Ooh, we should look at our armor options too under military, which yeah, now that we've got that mill science up, which is going to start backing up, by the way, since we're not using mill science to research any of this. The dark gray science is coming from these guys, which is why I didn't build another one of those. Is going to start backing up. We're going to start getting a backlog on that, which is useful because that means we don't have to build more of it. You can just keep producing a lot of it as we go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for pipes. Fantastic. Okay. Let's just make a whole bunch more pipes then. Whatever. I guess I didn't have any more straight pipes. That's weird. Okay, let's get oil of those things, and then we can put these guys onto basic oil processing. Basic oil processing. All right, that'll output these 3 products here, which are right out here. Yeah, see that? I forget what they are. So this is... Fuck. It's like light oil, heavy oil, and... the useful one. How about that? This is the useful one here. The hydrocarbon. I don't fucking know what it's called. Okay. Now then. We have to... Fuck. Get out of here, you little bastards. How much ammo do I have? Oh, I got plenty of ammo to defend this shit. So we're going to do that. We're going to make this nice and modular, just like we've done everything else in the base. We don't want 3 on that one. It's worth noting that if you get any water in these lines, or anything that's not supposed to be in the lines, you have to clear it out before you can do anything about it. So it's definitely advantageous to prepare for this stuff. So we have 3 oil tanks. Gonna go ahead and stack them up. Do I want to stagger them? That might make getting to them later a problem. Yeah, I think it should be okay. Yeah, let's get out of the way. Let's stagger them so we have access to all of them. Should we need it? 2 away. Damn it, there's a tree in the way. Get out of the way, tree. I'm trying to make this right. Proper, which is probably not proper. Somebody's probably yelling at me. Somebody who knows this game better than I do is probably yelling at me about how I'm doing this, and yeah. This is how it's gonna happen, kids. Sorry if you think this is wrong. Okay, do that. We'll do this. Like so. And probably have to hop this one. Hopefully it's not. Yes, it's not in front of that valve. Good. And hop that one. Okay. So now we're producing all the oil products. You can see, like that. There's a ratio to this, too. You can see it right there, 30, 30, 40. So the deal is, you have to use all of it. If something is full, like if one of these things is full, it doesn't produce anything of anything else. Which is not great. Uh-oh. They're breaking through my little fence down here. Which is not great if you're trying to just use one of those, which will happen. Especially, I'll show you here in a second. Oh, good. We've evolved spitting ones, which means my turret got destroyed. See? Look at that. All the ammo in that turret's gone. That's why I didn't want a bunch of ammo in that thing. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these red labs. Because I can just stamp this down to increase the speed of the production slightly, 33% basically increase in speed, which should equal more. Hold on, let me see if my gears are loading up. Yeah, okay, so the gears are waiting on the production of that. So that should increase... sorry. My red science, you can see we're out of red science here. My red science production was behind the green science. Making those 33% faster or 30% faster is going to be making the difference. Okay. Petroleum gas. That's the one I was trying to think of earlier. Okay, so the petroleum gas tank will fill before these two do. And if these fill, and I'm not doing anything with them, it just will stop making petroleum gas. If I'm only using petroleum gas, that means whatever I'm using to make with petroleum gas is going to stop being made. So balancing this all out is a big problem. However, you can just, you know, pick up this tank, whoops, and put down another one. Like so, and it's empty again. So, I mean, if I really need to, I can just waste product, which, honestly, at this point in the game, I really don't care. It's not going to matter that much. We will train in oil here eventually. I'm starting to think I might be a little too close to my assembly line, but that should be okay. All right. Let's get down our chem plant. We're going to need 2 more of those, actually. Oh, I never actually made steel axes. These things break down stuff so much faster. I was wondering what the hell was going on. Make us some steel axes so that we break stuff faster. I don't think you guys see me break much stuff, but this will make breaking it a lot quicker, thankfully. Oh, Jesus, that's so much better. So much better. You chop down stuff faster. There we go. All that garbage out of the way. Okay. Where'd my chem plants go? There they are. Chem plants. Pretty please. Okay. These guys are going to need... You know what? I don't even know. Let's go ahead and just pop one down and play with the recipes a little bit and see what we're looking for here. All right. So I'm going to need sulfuric acid, and I'm going to need sulfur to make sulfuric acid. So let's start with sulfur. Sulfur requires petroleum gas and water. Okay. That's easy enough. Sulfuric acid requires iron plate and water and sulfur. Okay. Easy enough. We're going to look at plastic here too. Requires coal and petroleum gas. Okay, so it's a good thing I did bust coal down here because we're going to need that here in a minute anyway. So that's a plus. Okay. We don't need plastic strictly for the turrets. What we need for the turrets are batteries, which we're researching now, which we'll see the recipe for once we finish researching. But I'm pretty sure it's just copper and iron. So that's not a big deal. Let us go ahead and do our sulfur processing, I think, first. Petroleum gas and water. We're going to need to pump some water over here, which thankfully we have a lake relatively nearby. Let's run that along. I'm just going to run that along right down here along the bottom of our bus, saving one space over for our our science line, which is going to... There's going to be 3 of these science lines here, so... Yeah, we're definitely going to have to upscale production here real quick. See, now that all our machines are unloaded, you notice what we actually are putting on the belts. It's not quite a full belt of yellow. Well, it's not even close to a full belt. It's... Well, no, it's probably a full belt of yellow. It's not quite 2 full belts of yellow, which is not a lot. I mean, you look once it gets on the red, there's nothing there. Which is not great, considering I'm stealing resources from it and stopping our production of our gray science. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Gonna be a problem for sure. I'm waiting for my underground belts to finish, or underground pipes to finish. I don't like that we're going to be on the iron patch to get our water, but it's somewhat unavoidable at this point, I think. Alrighty, there's water over here. See it right here? This is water now. Now, this is the point where we start needing to be extremely fucking careful when it comes to water and oil, because you do not want to mix those two. It is a pain right in the dick to unmix those two. And we finished our batteries. Fantastic. I can actually look what they require here. So they just require sulfuric acid and iron and copper. Okay. So that's what I thought they required. So we're going to need sulfuric acid for sure, which this all sounds extremely hard to get to. It's not really easy. We can go ahead and do our research on laser turrets. I think we should have enough science built up. Let's look how much gray science we have. Oh, yeah. We've got plenty of mill science stacked up. Not a whole lot of red science, actually. We're still not loading up on red science, even with the 30% increase in it. We can look at our production tab here and see. Let's look at where'd the red science go? Red science isn't even on that page anymore. There it is. 18.4 a minute on red science. So we're producing more red science a minute now than we are green science or gray science even. Yeah, the gray science is not even 1.7 minutes because there's a complete deficit on the materials on the belt that's getting to it, which is exactly what I thought would happen at this point anyway. So that's perfectly fine. Yeah, this is all fine. This is what I expected. I expected to have to do another grouping of green science anyway. Okay, that's all expected. Red science was the only one that I could upgrade like that. Green science has already got the second tier constructors on it, so that's all expected. All completely expected. We can't increase our iron output yet. We have to have our laser turrets for that and increase our defense significantly. Because once we get laser turrets, they only require ammo when they're actually shooting, or they only require power when they're actually shooting, which means you can just fucking plaster the area with the things, which is great. I think they only require power when they're shooting. We're gonna have to test that, aren't we? Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright. Where do I want this? This is gonna produce the sulfur, which means this needs hydrocarbons. And I need to make sure it's out of the way completely. Should we put it down here? And then just suck off from that? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put this right here. It's gonna require water too. Let's flip it around. Okay, so we have to push water down to this, and we have to push the, whatever, petroleum gas down to this. And then we build something right here, which is gonna make the sulfuric acid. Should we buffer chest the sulfur? What do you think? We're gonna need to buffer chest sulfur? Make sulfuric acid. We put the sulfuric acid into a storage tank. I don't think we're gonna have to buffer sulfur. I think we'll buffer the sulfuric acid, which will drag up here. Drag sulfuric acid up here. Then we will buffer tank it. This is just for my peace of mind, by the way. You don't strictly need to buffer tank sulfuric acid or anything like that even. Then we can build this guy here, which will produce... Actually, is that gonna be in the way? No, oh, fuck. That's the wrong button. That's not good at all. That's what I didn't want to have happen. Look at that. Look at them all right there. Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of them. No, 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 no. Everybody stop it. Everybody stop it. Okay, what'd you break? Did you break anything? Just a power pole? Just a power pole? We lose an inserter too? Whoops. I think we're good. I think we took care of our losses there. Let's throw down 2 turrets right here. Because I do not want that to happen again. That was not optimal at all. We never want to have them come into your base in a weird spot. Throw down 2 turrets right there. That'll cover the forest. Cover the tip of that base over there, which is definitely necessary. We'll also throw down 2 turrets over here. Because I think we should be able to start to see that base with our fully zoomed out camera. Not quite. You see them over there? You see the little bastards? Yeah, we're getting close to them. This is going to go a long ways over there too. We're going to have to clear that base out eventually. So let's throw down our last turret. Ponder. Oh, here they come. Hey, well that's a good way for me to measure where to throw down my last turret. Right there. Look at it try and shoot. That's cute. That's cute. Here you go. Have 20 rounds. There we go. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's move one of these actually. They're still attacking up there. I don't think they broke anything. Up there, I mean on my iron. There was an attack on my iron while that was happening too. Where's my piercing round mags? This is why I made this machine here. There's probably only going to be 2 stacks, yeah. Just 2 stacks of piercing round mags. But that's necessary. We need to have that producing almost all the time. We're going to need to make a few more of those for other stuff too here. Eventually. Okay. The sulfur situation. Drag you out like that. You need to produce sulfur, which requires petroleum gas and water. We got both of those. Excuse me. We need you producing sulfuric acid, which requires iron plates, sulfur, and water. I didn't think you required water for that. Okay, that's easy enough. I think we can... I'm not going to need to squeeze in there. We can do that for water. So long as we're careful with where we're busting our... or where we're running our petroleum. Yeah. Yeah, this should be alright. We should be alright there. So there's that. It's got petroleum gas. You need your water. Both of these have water. This has what it needs. Just need power on them. Okay. Go ahead and make our power pole construction nice and neat. There we go. Unfortunate output circumstances, but that's fine. We can just reverse that loop around back up here. That's easy. We need to not have that outputting there. That would be very bad. Are you filling with water? You are not. Great. Okay. We're going to start tanking this stuff for now. Okay. You need to be up here. Do we want you up here? No. Let's not do that up here. Let's be smart about this. Let's build this. Let's build this down here. Right in front of this thing should be fine. I don't think... No, we're going to have to bust sulfuric acid off for other stuff too. So we need to be able to have a tank in there. Put you right there. We'll have the tank right here. Yeah. Yeah, we can just have you pump right into the tank. That should be fine, actually. That should work out. Put you to right there, to right there. We're going to have to bust stuff down here for batteries, which is just iron and copper. We can dual lane that. Yeah, I think we can dual lane that. That should be easy enough. Oh, no. That's not good. Ah. Trying to put in a cough drop here. What are you animals doing down here? There should be turrets right here, right? Oh, God, it was a couple of red ones, too. Shit. Do I have any more walls? I do. That's not going to help much, I don't think. Make some stupid looking fucking thing on there because I don't have enough to make a full circle around it. These guys are still using yellow mags, which means this is the first time they've been hit. It's not surprising, I suppose. It's fine, but it's not surprising. Alright. So our piping situation is completely fine. Everything is all piped up like it should be. We have the overflow tanks, or I should say the storage tanks in place in the right spots. Oil storage is good. These guys are good. That's all fine. Okay. Let's work on our busing then. Need to get iron and copper down here, dual laned. Let's look at where I want it to run into this exactly. I think we can do something neat here, actually. Maybe. If I'm not stupid. Should be able to go like that. And then hit an underground belt right here. Hopefully it reaches. Oh! 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 You kidding me? That sucks. Okay, well that's fine. No, I want to do this. Come here, storage tank. We're moving this. Moving this storage tank. Storage tank's gonna be catty swamp ass. Because I want to do this like this. I want to have the belting clean as opposed to the storage tank clean. It'll work much better. Like so. Okay. That's our piping being good. We just got attacked on our top turrets up here. Took a little damage. That's not great. Not great at all. Okay. So what I was doing. We're going to do this. I don't know if this is going to work. I've never actually done it like this before. But we will find out, won't we? Here we go. Like that. And like that. And then our inserters like so. Oops. Like so. Da. Da. Is good. Is good. Is all we need is like that. Okay. I just run it backwards. Run it backwards to where I need it to be, which is actually right there is perfect. That's where I want the two tunnels to come out. Mix the lanes here. Oopsie doopsie. Mix the lanes there. Yeah. Perfect. 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 I can reach all the way to the iron? Does that just happen to be right? Huh. Fucking better be lucky than good, right? Damn, I'm starting to get attacked a lot. The bases are starting to spread. We're gonna have to start clearing biter bases to relieve the pressure here shortly, which I do not want to have to do. That means it's gonna be. That means the next time that I have to clear biter bases, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah. If we clear away all these, let's look at the cloud here real quick again. We do this every now and again. Let's look and see if there's any new spots that are doing this. See how it's kind of sucking away the pollution? Looking for any new spots that are sucking away pollution. Any new biter bases we might not have discovered. Don't see anything. No? You guys see anything? It might be hard to tell with compression. You might not be able to see that too terribly well. It looks like this base has gotten a lot bigger. It looks like this base over here has gotten a lot bigger too. Nope. My turrets seem to be keeping them at bay for the moment, which is great. KK, full line coming down, should be good, golden, fantastic. Oh, and it works. Look, it can pull from the underground belty tile. That's fantastic. Okay, that should be producing sulfuric acid, and this should be producing batteries based on the sulfuric acid in this tank, which is 300. Let's watch this for just a moment here. 400. Yeah, we're gonna load it. We're gonna stack up on sulfuric acid, which is good because we're gonna need sulfuric acid for something else later. Yeah, that's great. Fantastic. Yes, we're producing batteries. Okay. We could run these back to the bus, which we actually probably should do eventually, but for the moment, we're going to stack these off into a chest because I hate my life, mostly. And oh my god, laser turrets just finished. What are the odds on that one? 4 batteries. Can we produce a laser turret right away? No, we can't. Oh, I require a dozen batteries apiece and 20 steel. Man, those are expensive. Oh, love it, though. We're gonna build something to make those. Yeah, we're definitely going to build something to make those. We're busting all of the stuff that is required in that recipe, except for the batteries. So technically we can bust down here steel and electronic circuits both to automate making turrets. Fantastic. Let's look at our military options here before I leave you real quick. Nuclear, not quite yet. Am I saying that right? Nuclear? Nuclear. Oh, I said I was going to do stack inserters. We need to do stack inserters for sure. Let's automate our fucking turret production because that is going to be a necessity. Look at all these yellow belts I have. Why do I have a bunch of fucking yellow belts? They go into the chest that we do not speak of. The chest we do not speak of contains many items that I do not want. Do I not want anything else? Well, there's a pistol. We don't need that shit. All my axes, the all small electric poles, shitty inserters. No. Give me back those shitty inserters. I can build regular inserters out of those shitty ones. Just shit that I don't need in my inventory, like coal. Why the fuck do I have coal in my inventory? Oh, yeah, right. We were going to redo the power, weren't we? Wait, look, I found another one of these things that's not actually dumping its stuff onto the line. Fucking fantastic. I am just great at this game. Fuck. There. Now we're good, right? Oh my god. You know what I did? I totally forgot that I did it, but I totally did do it. We're not ending the episode quite yet. Oh, yes. I built something over here to make just iron gear wheels. Look at this. I made a chest of iron gear wheels. Because they take so fucking long to make, I figure I might as well make them. So that way I can make a bunch of other shit instead of waiting for the stupid fucking iron gear wheels to make. Look at that, how much faster that shit is. Oh my gosh, so much better. And that used all of the iron gear wheels that I grabbed. Almost all of them. Fucking 5 stacks right there. Jesus Christ. Alright, you need to make laser turrets. We need to bust down steel and the other thing. Stupid fucking biters. Alright. There is steel and the other thing. Bust down to the laser turret making machine. Wow. Takes a minute to stack you full, doesn't it? Oh, I guess it stacks completely full. Jesus Christ. So that's going to take a minute to make some stuff, but it means that we don't have to make it by hand, and it will produce at the same rate that we could make it anyway, because we will have to use the resources anyhow. So yeah, it's efficient. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. There we go. Producing laser turrets. Guys, thanks for joining me this episode. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. As always, love you much. I don't know what we're going to do next time. Probably work with the power. I said that last time, but fuck, who the hell knows? Fuck, I'll see you then, though. Bye.